What do you say, baseball fans? Rye Bread talking baseball, episode 28. Gracias por ver mi video. ¿Estás bebiendo encanto? It's for my dudes out there in Siargao. I miss y'all. I'm sure you can't wait to hear me break down the American League East and West. We rolled on hard last night. Rays take a 3-0 series lead at the Angels. That's a game the Angels needed behind Shohei Ohtani. He pitched 5 scoreless innings, but he managed to walk 6 people along the way. It was not the most efficient evening for Ohtani, and Brandon Lowe ends up hitting a 3-run home run to win the game, and all of a sudden the Rays are up in that series 3-0, and the Angels are in desperation mode and need a win behind Heaney tonight against Colin McHugh, fresh off the IL. If the Angels can't get one tonight, they're in big trouble, because things don't get any easier hosting the Dodgers this weekend. The hungry Dodgers, who have been getting beat up on a road trip. I imagine the Dodgers are going to be a tough win this weekend for the Angels. And if they don't get one today, that losing streak starts to look ugly. So I expect an inspired Angels team today. And the Rays know where they have them. Put your foot on them right now. These games mean as much as a game in September. They're just being played in May. And when we look back, it's going to loom large. These East-West showdowns, that's why we're doing this. And Toronto, Oakland, Baltimore, Seattle, they continue this East-West thing into the next series. So if the Angels don't get one tonight, it's going to be ugly. The Rays are heading over to Oakland to face the A's, who can take a 3-1 series from the Jays or split 2-2. Huge game for the Jays. Hyun Jin Ryu for the Rays, their ace is on the mound. This is why they got him. They need him to win this game. Because the Jays are trying to fight off the Orioles. The Orioles get a no-no out of Means, beat a tough Seattle team, and take the series 2-1. Baltimore is not a gimme. They're going home to face Boston, who lost to Detroit, thank you very much. I'm riding that again today on the run line. I don't think Boston loses twice to Detroit. But man, the Orioles are tough. And I just have to say, when Means handles the baseball, it looks nefarious. I've loaded a baseball before, and that's how you do it. But he just does it so overtly that it can't be real. He can't be. He can't be loading it up. But it just looks like that's what he's doing. So I apologize if I inferred that that's what he was doing. But his spin rate is out of control, and the way he handles the baseball is just, it's shocking to me. If I was doing that in a high school game, the umpire would come out and ask me what the heck I was doing with the ball. It's just kind of weird to see. But somebody would have done something about it by now, so I'm leaving it alone. Great pitching by John Means, a no-no. Congratulations, fantastic. Loses the perfect game on a strikeout that gets by the catcher. That hurts. But congratulations. He had it working. Again, obviously, last night. And Seattle's a tough team. Orioles got a tough road series win. And Boston already knows what the Orioles can do from the first series of the year. It's going to get interesting. Boston better win today. Let's just leave it there. And then Seattle goes to play Texas. Seattle needs to win some games against Texas. These are the games they have to win if they want to stay in it. And poor Kikuchi. Man, he pitched a great game, but John Means was just better. I can't go without saying that. It was a fun game to watch because whenever you're watching a guy chase a no-no, the pressure starts to build. It was a good one. Plenty of nice defensive plays to save him. I like watching the Orioles. I got to be honest. I'm surprised, but I've been counting them out. I don't know why I am. They seem as likely to win their game every night as anybody else at this point. But the East and West is going to shake out Dodgers at Angels, Rays at Oakland, Blue Jays at Astros, Mariners at Rangers, Boston at Orioles. They're all intertwined again this whole week, it seems. Game of the weekend, though, for me is going to be watching these San Diego, San Francisco games. San Diego and San Francisco both play well in front of their crowd. And it's going to be the Giants' turn to win some games here. The Giants are still in first place. I have to keep saying it, or Berta's going to send me hate mail. It's true, the Giants are still in first place. I don't make the rules. That's just where they are right now. And San Diego just plays a lot better at home. The teams that I think draw from their crowd the most, you think of Houston, Cincinnati, San Francisco, San Diego, Boston, right? These are the teams that really draw from their fans, or it seems like they do. So these games, whoever's hosting these series between the Padres and Giants, those are ones you got to have. I'm really locked into those that San Diego San Francisco series. And before we go, we got to touch on the Yankees just cleaning up on Houston. That East-West thing's going bad for Houston. And they are going to need these games against Toronto because Toronto might come in there hungry. I'm so excited to see how this plays out. But cold going today for the Yankees. I imagine Houston's going to head home swept and awaiting a Blue Jays team that, depending on how it goes today, might be getting hot or really hungry for one. So plenty to look for today, and I'll be tuned into Tigers at Red Sox and then Brewers at Phillies for Woodruff and Wheeler. You cannot miss Woodruff at Wheeler. That's going to be an amazing game today. Get at me on Twitter if you want to talk some baseball at RyeBread0844. If you're at the Trop, you're hungry for a steak, don't forget Bascom's Chop House, best steak in the city, best wine list in the city. And if you're heading over to Philippines, why not stay at Old Bravo Beach Resort? They'll take care of you out there. I love it. You be good. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm going to do 162.